The engagement ring. Every girl dreams about it. However, most people don't know about the life of a child that digs for these diamonds because as a culture we are not encouraged to ask questions about where something comes from. At a young age, little girls are targeted to want this fairy tale proposal that includes a big fat diamond ring on our fingers. Marketers persuade us as young girls and adults to believe that it symbolizes happiness, love, and commitment. Holden would strongly revolt against the exuberant amount of money spent, but also believe in the idea that it represents. He would believe that it is flashy and a part of our show of culture, yet he would yearn for that special bond with a woman. In our society, the bigger is the better, which is also the more expensive. Somehow, along the way, giving gifts has come to represent how much we love someone. Most of the time, objects do nothing for us, just as the ring only lays on our fingers. But that does not stop people from buying more to represent their wealth and show off to others. Do you know where diamonds come from? Land is cleared and destroyed to dig up diamonds. Diggers work for hours for little to no wage. This has resulted in child labor. Petra Cahill says that children are used because they are, quote, small enough to be lowered into small, narrow pits by ropes to dig out sacks of dirt, end quote. No one knows about this because no one asks. These children risk the dangers of collapsing walls and can't go to school just so that we can wear diamonds on our engagement rings and have a dream like this Barbie commercial as little girls. Holden would like the concept of an engagement ring because to him it would symbolize that he had formed a strong and loving bond with someone that was much more than just physical action. When Sunny the stripper tries to have sex with him, he says, quote, don't you feel like talking for a while, end quote. True love is what appeals to him, and he would want to get something special to represent his love, just like he wanted to give Phoebe a record. In our society, giving a gift to another has come to represent how much we love someone. I think that his idea of an engagement ring would be something very meaningful and personal to his wife, to show that he was making a commitment.
Well, I think an engagement ring, it's like not like a wedding ring, which really like signifies like the lasting commitment you'll have forever. An engagement ring is like a promise that we're gonna make this commitment, which I think is really nice. That's why the engagement ring is like more flashy. It's like the big promise to like show that this is going to happen.
The diamond engagement ring is a timeless symbol of love and devotion. Roth Jewelers wants you to take your commitment to a whole new level with our enchanting bridal collection with an endless variety of breathtaking designs. These engagement rings and wedding bands are a perfect expression of your everlasting bond. Beautiful craftsmanship and quality. Literally rock her world at Roth Jewelers, your diamond engagement ring specialists. Downtown Waterloo since 1931.
The bigger the ring does not mean the happier the marriage, but as young girls we don't know this. Betsy Taylor from the documentary of Consuming Kids says, quote, marketers know these are little sponges. They're so wide open, end quote. As consumers, we're all gullible. Women fall for this fairy tale love story. We believe that the diamond ring represents commitment, love, and happiness, so we spend thousands of dollars. I even have the K Jewelers motto, every kiss begins with K, memorized. We're naive and so badly want that perfect marriage that we fall for a trap. Consumers are uneducated, and little do they know that children are killing themselves to find diamonds, and vegetation is being ruined just so that we can be selfish consumers who show off. The most important part of consumerism is that people like to show off their new product. It isn't just about a man buying a ring for the woman that he loves. It's about showing off to your friends and saying, hey, I have a better ring than you. Holden would hate these superficial people. These would be the people that he could potentially be that were, quote, working in some office making a lot of dough, end quote. Then they can buy a fancy ring and show their wealth to others.
It's sort of like they always want to show it off to their friends, and it is a little like boasting, like, oh, my husband could afford to get me this huge ring when, you know, not everyone can. So it's kind of weird, I guess.
Okay, I'm dying to know. What is the news? Well, out of nowhere, he asked me to marry him. It's beautiful. Thank you. Isn't it great? Oh, okay.
This moment made possible by an engagement ring from Blue Nile.
I once saw on a movie that an engagement ring is supposed to cost 3 months' salary at least. So I'm going to go with that. I would not
be very happy if it was just taken out of a cereal box. And I hope that it is one that I like. I hope that I can give someone my picks. Or he can just bring me to Tiffany's and say, choose anyone.
The front cover of a People magazine is always a newly engaged celebrity showing off a huge diamond. Holden would hate these celebrities and their engagement rings. He would say that they're flashy and obnoxious. It represents how much money one has. Kim Kardashian's engagement ring cost $2 million. Without a doubt, this would infuriate Holden. Her ring could feed starving children. It would remind him of one of those Ivy League jerks who went to his dad's business after college and then bought a fancy ring to show off. So why is there so much hype over a ring that might not even mean that your marriage will last? We're superficial and materialistic. For some reason, asking someone to marry you is not enough anymore. The funny thing is that diamonds are not rare and they will not make you happy. You can only show off to your friends for so long because after a while, your ring won't be new anymore. You can't upgrade your engagement ring. We're a society that is all about the way we look on the outside and how we dress, and sadly, that is the truth.